TackleBuryBug get the squeeze and he tryna put on a show. Buku strapped like the Navy, extended clips on every pole. Nigga know about Bug Nation, when it's up though we don't go. Cause shoot a movie, hella clips and hollow tips can make a show. Liz and 9s, 223s, got choppers and cool beans. They say Bug came through and left 50 shots on the steam. Big ass stick, he pull the trigger, it's kicking like gas feet. Big telescope on top of the stick, that bitch reach 1,500 feet. Like what you want, got Buku iron, nigga. What you tryna see, got 45, 40s and 9s, nigga. Anything you need, got 223s and 62s. B say he a different breed. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave, nigga. Got Buku iron, nigga. What you tryna see, got 45, 40s and 9s, nigga. Anything you need, got 223s and 62s. B say he a different breed. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave. Bug Nation, we go where we please and we'll never leave, gang.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Whicked Wednesday. What up, MJ, man? What's up, everybody, man? I know it's been a couple of weeks, man. We've been out of here, but we're here today, man. How everybody doing tonight? Let me get this here. Man, how everybody doing tonight? Happy y'all tuned in. Man, I got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, dog. I've been having conversations with people, you know what I'm saying? What's good, GDE? Man, what's good, everybody? What's good, everybody in the chat, man? I appreciate y'all for coming in and having the time and spending the time with the Bug Meister. Make sure I got all my stuff together, man, so I can hear y'all. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. I had all this set up, bro, and I just realized it was 9 o'clock, man. 9 o'clock came so dang on quick. Okay, is that the really speaker? I need to come through the Yeti mic. There we go. Testing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I can hear me. Yeah. Y'all hear me clear, man? Press a 1 inside the put a 1 inside the chat if y'all can hear me good. I appreciate it. Let me turn this up. I don't want to feedback. Put a 1 inside the chat if y'all can. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's coming through good. I got it good, man. How everybody doing today, man? Another episode of Whicked Wednesday, man. I know it's been like a 2-3 week hiatus. That's what it feels like. Feel like it's been about 3 weeks. Let me let this out. It's been about 3 weeks, man. There's so much going on in the world right now, boy. We got people cutting up. I mean, shit. I wasn't around for the 60s, and I was around for the 90s. I was around for the Rodney King situation, you know what I'm saying? The LA riots, 94 riots, you know what I'm saying? I was around that time, but I wasn't around for the 60s. But man, if I don't tell y'all that the country cutting up. They cutting up. I'm talking about, man, these people losing it. I'm talking about cutting up. And I gotta salute to all you black people. This is not your business. Stay at home. Shit. Wasn't nobody out there with y'all for the BLM. I mean, what is it, Black Lives Matter? Yeah. Everybody know how I feel about that. But they went out there for that, man. So don't go get yourself locked up, put on some type of list. And I got a question. I really want the chat to start. And I'm gonna start asking that because I got a real question. My question is something serious. I want to know what a dogs it? What a water hoses in the dogs it, man? Like, America, y'all slipping. Y'all 100%, man. I'm talking about y'all. Let me get my chair right. Y'all 100% slipping. There we go. Get right there. There we go. Man, y'all slipping. United States, y'all know y'all dealing. Y'all more barbaric than what y'all are now. Y'all being all civilized. You know what I'm saying? Sending out the National Guard and the state police finally want to start doing something. Man, look, I have no views on Egypt. I have no views on Palestine. Only views I have on this situation with El Tacos. They said don't say tacos. I'm gonna call them tacos. best friends, a taco. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, they didn't come to the barbecue situation, so don't go to the Taco Tuesday. You hear me? And the day Wednesday. You feel me? So that's what I'm telling all you coloreds out there. Keep your ass at home. Damn, it's too early in the game for that. Keep your butt at home. Stay out the street because that don't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really think about it, my views, you know what I'm saying? This is TackleBuryBug. This is what I think. And my opinion matters to me. It might matter to some people, but it matters to me. Shit. What are dogs? I need German Shepherds out there. I need 5 trucks. I need 5 hoses. I mean, y'all need to take this back to watch. Y'all know how to stop a disturbance. Get out there. Because when people start throwing bricks at police cars, driving through, man, you can kill somebody with a brick. They driving 30, 40 miles an hour, and you throwing a brick. And, you know, that's assault. Shit. BLM here, Dallas, man, people getting shot in the face with pucks, big pieces of wood for less. I just need that same energy to be shown with everybody else because TackleBuryBug, and I'm gonna show y'all some photos later on, man. Once we get enough people in here, we get to the 15-minute mark. That's when we really get into it. I'm just ranting right now. If you really think about it, I know a lot of people getting arrested for nothing. I know a lot of people. It's some people that don't, you know what I'm saying, that are citizens getting arrested. Hey, I understand, yo. But for the most part, y'all fighting for illegal aliens. These people came here illegal. It's called the law. Illegal. You go to Mexico illegal, they're going to bust you up and you're going to go to jail. So why can't you come to the United States and if they want to deport you because you came here wrong and you want to throw a hissy fit and burn American flags, and I feel like if you get caught burning the American flag, you should be sent to Guantanamo Bay. You're a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? You're a terrorist. Burn the American flag. You're a terrorist. You love your country so much. If you're here on a visa, send you back. Revoke your citizenship. You burnt the flag. That's treasonous. Send you back. You love your country so much, you run around here waving your flag like the city. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all like, hey, yeah. I love this other B-Star. Okay, your ass back. Bye. It's a rotating gate in El Paso, in Kings, Texas. You know, you just go down there and you go through the gate. Send you right across the bridge, man. I'm just saying. That's just my what's called, man. I want to thank Fatland. What's up, brother? I see you in here, GDE. We got Baton Rouge. White Rambo. They got to be Shannon Ewan. That dude, that's stupid. Man, I got the link. I think the link is in the description. Let me look on YouTube. Yes, is it pinned? It was supposed to be pinned. But I'm gonna pin the link, man. Y'all come in. And other than that, bro, I see Dallas had they little what is it, protest or whatever. I tried to stay the hell away from it. I stay away from Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge anyway, because it be them little young vatos, they be over there. And it be live, but man, it can go left real quick. So I tend to stay away from Y ends of any race, you know what I'm saying? And stay to myself because it costs too much money, you know what I'm saying, to get in trouble, and then you can avoid it. If you can avoid it, avoid it. And that's what I try to do. I tend to avoid it, you know what I'm saying? I tend to avoid it. And then see, I just put that link in there. Let me pin it on YouTube. I thought I pinned it on YouTube earlier, but I guess it didn't work out the way I wanted to. There we go. Just pinned on YouTube, man. Y'all got that link. That link is up there. Y'all come in as you please. But other than that, bro, how everybody in the chat doing? GDA, how you been going, man? How everything been going on with you, brother? MJ, man, how everything been going on with you? And everybody else that's watching tonight. Because, man, I got some live stuff I want to run it about tonight. For real. Try to get this up here. Work my magic. Yeah, I'll be putting in some good live footage tonight, man. Yeah, let me get this set up. Got this set up, man. I mean, it's crazy. Now they saying LA imposing a curfew. And yeah, this is ridiculous though. All this can be stopped though. This could be stopped real quick with a couple of them Belgium. What is it? What they call maluals, or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They look like German shepherds, but they jump like 12 feet. Get you about 12 of them, and about 15 German shepherds, and about 3 fire trucks in every city. I'll let, man. I'll say, I see you, man. You say you've been keeping a low profile. Hey, brother, doing the same, man. Only thing I can tell you, get your bread and sit on it. You know what I'm saying? Sack your bread because you might need it. Because it look like this ain't even the beginning of the summer. Yeah, it's jumping out the beginning of the summer. And I can imagine what July and August gonna look like before school starts. You feel me? Oh shoot. Y'all, I'm tripping. I got this. Let me get this. Got to get this cord before my dang on laptop go dead. Hey, could you come pass me the plug right quick? Yeah, man. So I see low profile is the way to go, bro. I try to stay out the way. Got some things playing. My baby gone for the summer, so it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Normally she get on my nerves, but I kind of miss her getting on my nerves. Then my grandboy gone to his mama, so he gonna be gone for the summer. So it's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be a quiet summer. I ain't gonna like that. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah, man. Like I'm at 6%. Like right here. I can't reach it. I was trying to reach it and bring it above the desk, but I couldn't. I got it. Thank you. Appreciate you, cuz. Yeah. There we go. Got it. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, got this folder set up. Whoa, what is you? You supposed to did this before I started. Come on now. Oh well, we're gonna rock it and let's cut off. Yeah. So what's up, Howard J? Man, everything good tonight, man. How everything with you, brother? Everything with you. Howard J is, man, one of them light-skinned cross dressers. You know what I'm saying? He be having them light-skinned problem. You know what I'm saying? But Bug Nation, brother, what's going on with it? But I got some footage, so I'm gonna run it. We had 13 minutes. We got 2 minutes, and I'm running this footage, and we're gonna check it out, bro, because it's gonna be like some reaction tonight and see what's really going on. All right. Piss poor preparation stands for piss poor performance because I am. Could you pass my phone? I thought I had everything I need, right, Chip? But I tripped out. But it's all good, child. It's all good. I'm almost ready. Yeah, man, I got some live LA footage for y'all today. Man, what's up, G23? What's going on? Got G23 in the building. Let me get this ready. Oh, yeah. Get this ready right quick. Oh, there we go. Stop that right there. All right, bam. Yeah, here we go. So, man, let's take a look at what our country doing right now. And everybody it's Trump fault. Trump. It's this person's fault. Democrat, Trump. Two wings of the same bird. One wing, other wing is still a part of the same bird. Come on, man, get your head out your ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with trying to relax out the long day's work. I can feel you. You feel me? Could you do me a favor? Give me my phone so I can, I think my phone is already over here. Oh, shit. Black. Yeah, need this. Yeah, man, I got some photos, man. This is what y'all country coming to, though. But I'm just telling all black people, they ain't racist, because I got a lot of people I like. Black, white, Hispanic. And I say, man, hold up. I know I got some intelligent people in this chat. Could y'all please tell me? I just saw something on Instagram that LA calling Trump to pull back the National Guard. If I'm not mistaken, isn't the National Guard ran by the state? The National Guard is the state. The state run the National Guard, and the president run the reserves. Am I wrong? I'm gonna have to look that up in just a second, because I just saw this on Instagram. Just came up and just showed what you call him. And I was having a talk with my brother. I was having a talk with one of my brothers earlier today, man. I was talking to Odin Armory and Ben Shooting and Life in Baton Rouge. We was having a discussion about this earlier. He was like, man, you gonna put this on the show? When that discussion that we had earlier would have been awesome for the show, but no. Couldn't put that on the show. But yeah, we finna talk about this though, because this, like, everybody's talking about. I want to spit on it for a minute, then I want to touch on some other stuff that's happening in the news. And I just really want y'all to know, like, y'all ain't noticed every 3-4 years it's always a civil unrest, and then when the civil unrest, some laws get passed that you didn't pay attention to, then it be a regimen of BS that is implemented afterwards, but you were so busy looking at civil unrest to where you didn't see it. But anyway, I'm just saying, if it's a pattern. Like if you pay attention, it's a pattern. Some things are a pattern, man. Like, real talk. But let's get into this, man. Let's get into see if my boy gonna hit me back right quick. Fatland, you still in here? I want to ask you what you think. Let me see. Boy just text me back. See what he say. Like, hold on. Yeah. Let me let y'all see some of this right quick. Pull this up, share my screen. Share my screen. What I want to share. This right here. Hey, man, this footage that I'm going to show y'all, it's right here in the back. Let me make that big. This footage that I'm going to show y'all, well, I might have to do this. Ah, man, come on. Oh, well. Say, man, this footage I'm going to show y'all is brought to you by CNN USA. So fair use is in progress. So YouTube, algorithm, AI, that's monitoring all this stuff, man. Y'all look, man, fair use. Fair use is in play right now. Let me get this right here. Let me go to this.
Behind the police. Press. He's press. He's with me. He's with me.
Let me know if y'all can hear that.
I have my verification right here. He doesn't come through. You do. Sir.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
Okay, go. Are you grabbing me?
No, I didn't touch you. So wait, okay.
I need you guys to go over there.
So it's, you can see, Jake, it's a little chaotic. So what they're trying to do is
Keep walking.
we're going to keep walking. We're going to keep walking. And then I want you to take a look over here. These are the officers. And then we're trying to weave our way through the next way.
Now, check this out.
But you can see, I mean, there's press parked on the sidewalk because when today started, this area into the Metropolitan Detention Center was completely open. I hear you. I hear you. And so this is how a street is cleared. The LAPD is creating a line to try to make the people who are protesting and demonstrating.
I got to give it to y'all in segments. As I was saying, I think I don't got my hearing right. Boom, there we go. Now let me try it now.
Watch out. Come this way. I think we're okay
now,
here. Yeah. Are you moving on?
This is.
As well? Okay. All right, we're going to keep moving.
This is some of the stuff that's going on. Get that up out of here right now. That's some of the stuff that's going on right now. And when I do say this here, I got some other footage, man. I got some live footage. I'm gonna try to see if I can put in this live footage. But I really want to know. I really want to know, man. Like, I believe in civil. You know, the Constitution says civil disobedience. We can have civil disobedience. Yeah, this might. Yeah, we got that. Civil disobedience, we can have that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against it at all. But okay, there we go. But if you know you here illegal, it's a right cause. Now, the way that they doing stuff, I get it. But at the end of the day, if I'm trying to say, I want to word this, man. I don't want to sound crazy. I don't want to sound too crazy because people already think something wrong with me. But if you really think about it, you broke the law to come into the country. If you or me break the law, it's something I seen earlier today on Instagram, and I wish I had Instagram on this computer, but I ain't trying to clog up my computer with all this stuff that run data. What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe? Like, it's thousands of people go to jail every day. It's thousands. And we say, if we say in the United States as a whole, in a courtroom, every day, somebody's getting arrested. What's good? What's good, Joe? In the courtroom, somebody's getting arrested. Every day. Mothers and fathers are separated from their kids every day in America. Because you commit a crime, you get separated from your family. They go to territory. But if you commit a crime to get you, and then you want to cut up because they tell you to leave, I don't know, bro. What you think, Mr. Joe Vaughn? Tell me how you feel about this situation. How you feel about this situation? Because, like, I got so many feelings, and I really want to have a good little debate. I was having a good debate with Carl and them earlier, but Uncle Ben, I want to say he late 50s, early 60s, something like that. It's funny. It's funny. We know it's two justice systems in this country, but it's very funny. It's very funny how when the tone go from this to that things are handled different. Man, I can't tell the police to hear you in my face and hold this in my hand and not get popped. Better yet, trying to do this here, saying I know my rights. I'm mace tased, beat the hell up. I'm going to Parkland if they take me to Parkland. But if you're wrong, bro. Like now, they might be doing stuff wrong. They might be going about it. They might be doing stuff wrong. You know what I'm saying? Going about it. As most of the time, we just not gonna BS. Most of the time, they go about shit the wrong way. The government go about doing shit the wrong way all the time. Let's just be real. Yeah, the police go about doing shit the wrong way. But if somebody throwing bricks at you, somebody hurling things at you, man, what them pucks, what them pepper balls at? What that good stuff? I'm just saying, what's up, Odin? That's bro. Bro, look, what a good stuff here. I was talking to Odin Armour earlier today. What a good stuff, man. Like, what a good stuff here, child. I want to see the good stuff come out now. We need to see the APCs come out. They saying pull out the National Guard, but let me look at this. I got a whole computer right here. I can ask that question. I'm tripping. Yeah. Now they want the National Guard to leave. If you get your city straight, the National Guard won't have to be there. Oh, yeah, that's it right there. I'm gonna X. Okay, that general, that's cool. I thought so. So I was on it. I was almost right. The government, look, let me show y'all something. The governor can activate the National Guard. So why is the government like it's like California asking Donald Trump, get the take the National Guard away. You can activate them and deactivate them. You the governor. The governor can do that. Newsom can do that. You see that? Y'all see that? Wait, let me Google this right here. Let me get this up here big. See if I can get a little bigger. It's I thought I wasn't tripping. It says, look, it says the governor can activate the National Guard personnel to a state active duty in response to a natural or human-made disaster in homeland defense missions. State active duty is based on the state statute and policy in the state and on the state's fund. Soldiers and airmen remain under the command and control of the governor. I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. I knew I wasn't tripping, and I just saw a post on the ground when man, I don't know, Tank. I don't know, Tank, man. My bad, bro. What's up, Tank? The governor can activate the National Guard, and why is it that, you know what I'm saying? It's like they hollering, they asking Trump to take the National Guard back. No, your governor can stop that. I'm finna see if I can pull up this footage, y'all. Yeah, man, I'm trying to pull it up. So let me see, because I had just saw this 15 hours ago. I need some current. It's like 5 minutes ago. Let me get this right here. It was 15 hours ago. No, it was like, I don't know. So let me see what you're saying, Tank. I had to look at this to get this ready. You said join the test thread. Not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, yeah, they could be federalized. So that, I know they could be federalized, but so now I'm getting the gist of it, because I didn't have everything. I didn't have all information. I was just going off the bits and pieces that they were saying. George Wallace, yeah, right, exactly. So because I was sitting, they were saying that Trump abused his power. It was like, man, Trump abused his power by activate the National Guard. Shit, I would activate the National Guard if y'all was throwing bricks at my damn agents. You're throwing bricks at federal agents. Why y'all ain't in jail? Everybody on the news seen throwing the brick at a bro. If you throw a brick or a rock at a police car, you going to jail. Try that shit. I know they got protests. Try that shit with DPD and watch what they do to you. Watch what Dallas do to you. Dallas ain't gonna play with you. California, y'all be playing. Dallas ain't gonna play with you, man. Wow. Look at them. With all this unrest going on in the world, and these young brothers out here trying to steal bikes. Did you call the police? Did you call the police, or are you going to get them arrested, fat man? Come tell me about it. I want to hear about it. But Tank, brother, I'm gonna ask you this, bro. What you think, man? What you think should happen? What you think of that protesting that they do in California, shutting down freeways, impeding traffic? If that stuff come down here, what do you think should happen? How do you feel about it? And tell me what you think should happen. And Joe, tell me, y'all some sensible, educated brothers. Y'all ain't no dummies. Tell me what you how you feel and what you think. How this should go. You got the echelon. You need to get you a real gun, a Glock. Get up that Croatian rebranding. Get away from that, brother. White Rambo. How they do, White Rambo? Boy, you crazy as hell. But White Rambo, I'm asking everybody in the chat, man. Y'all tell me, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Much love back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Much love back. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? What do you think should be done? Or how you think this should be addressed? And then I'm going to tell y'all how I feel, because I don't want to go straight into me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it works. You know, it's an echelon though. It ain't nothing but a Glock knockoff, Gen 3 Glock knockoff. You know, it don't excite me. Carr had one. He sold it for $1. So they let you know. Odin Armory, he had one. He sold it for $1. Put the SRO, had it tricked out and traded it for $1. So they let you know how he felt about the gun. It sucks. It's all right. It's all right. They ain't gonna knock. Springfield pistols do work. I like the XD. I like the old XD, XDM. They work. They work. So you know what I'm saying. I can't complain. Can't say nothing negative about them. It's just that it's a Glock. How about the RSM? In the words of Tank. Get a Glock, do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Springfield is not better than the Glock. Bro, stop the madness. If Springfield was better than the Glock, why the hell did you trade your gun for a dog? You trade a gun for a dog. A dog. Food said all bears look the same in your face. No, they don't, because some got bigger holes. I see you, Tank. What up, Tank?
What it do? What you mean if they come to Dallas? They was on the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge last night.
I know it, but
they already here.
I know, but they ain't doing all that shit they doing in LA.
They ain't going down the Fish Trap. They ain't going down the West Dallas Project.
They ain't going to Linway.
That's what, two lights down?
All right, good. Look, they on Beckley.
They over there. They're on Beckley. Yeah, they.
Yeah. They ain't on Beckley and Sainer. They ain't behind Rudy's. Yeah. Say, cause like dog. Listen.
They was on Beckley and Singleton though. Like, yeah.
Man, they right there. That's white folks. That's white folks West Dallas Oak now.
It is. Now it is.
Man, they took that. That's gentrified.
5 years ago, they wouldn't be over there.
Hell no, man. They got a nice little.
Yeah, I already know. I'll be over there. Yeah, already.
Whenever your neighborhood had stop signs and now I got a roundabout, it is a change in the city.
Change, yeah.
Hey man, I was looking at this, bro, and I got some more footage I'm gonna pull, and they mad at Trump because Trump activated the National Guard. But dude, did you see that video of let me see if I can pull it up, because I want people to have context of what I'm saying. The video of them pelting the
video. This ain't nothing new. This is a Summer of Love Part 2 type shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was a video of them beating that. Man, I'm talking about they were throwing rocks, bricks. It was rocks, bricks. They was throwing trash cans at the Border Patrol vehicle. At the Border Patrol.
I don't understand what they protesting for. What's their aim?
I say because I don't get it either, because at the end, because they've been deported. My thing is this here: if you would have brought your tail over here in the first place illegally, bro, if I go break into Mexico, man, my black ass is going to penitentiary. They're gonna beat the fuck out of me. Throw me in a motherfucking cell, and no telling what's gonna happen to you, because I heard an old saying from one of my Mexican partners. He said,
real talk. That's the best. That's the best thing that can happen to you.
Say that
you're really gonna come up missing. Ain't nobody heard from Bug in 9 months. Yeah,
on guard. And I'm looking at, like, you know, you up here mad because you came over here illegally. Now, some people getting arrested, you know, by accident, or they just getting caught up in the suck. But hey, this shit happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
It happen like that every day. But this ain't new though. Like La Raza and Unam and all them, like they've been. I've honestly for decades been trying to understand their position, and I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's my thing. Like, if you live in the suburbs, you're a little insulated from it.
Yeah.
But those of us that I don't live in the hood no more. But those of us who from the hood, like we familiar with this struggle. Like
I'm gonna show you. Let me stop
especially
it.
if you're from Texas or California or something like that. We have not been the majority minority since I was born. Like I don't.
Hey, what's up, Calvin Corbin, man? He said let him deal with this YN. Man, I'm not dealing with nobody. I am so bro. I used to be so I'm protecting the world. Fuck that. I'm staying my ass in the house. You come past my door, whatever happened, happened.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I stay there now. If I see it happening, though, that's what we pay taxes for. 911. 911, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real.
Yeah.
911. I want to show
So
you this.
I was messing with this little old whatnot, and I took her to the range one day or whatnot, in GP, and she didn't have no good experience or whatever. Shit, her mind wasn't into it. She told me I was a gun freak, a gun nut, something detrimental. I said, okay, whatever. Then so I still mess with her. But she bought a crib over there off Morel.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, in the South. You know what I'm saying? Straight in South.
Morel is Oak Cliff. That's South Oak Cliff. Don't just say the South. Like, you got to say
So
that
I
right.
was talking to you. I wasn't talking to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
audience.
But the
My bad.
audience listening, so we got to let them
You're
know.
You're right.
Morel is not South Dallas. That is South Oak Cliff.
Yeah.
Oak Cliff is Oak Cliff, and South Dallas is South Dallas.
Bro, I've had this argument so many times. Yeah.
DeSoto's in certain parts of Oak Cliff is in the southern sector of Dallas County, but it's not South Dallas. So don't
be like, oh, you from South
DeSoto is
Dallas.
not
No,
South
the
Dallas,
fuck I
man.
ain't.
It's not.
Yeah.
No. If you're not between Pennsylvania, Malcolm X, Hatchet, because Hatchet turned to East Dallas, going back toward 175, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? South Dallas is South Dallas, man. Don't.
Even parts of East Dallas ain't East Dallas. Because you say OED, right. That's different than the Grove. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Because even, listen, East Dallas turns into North Dallas. So you got old East Dallas that merges into North Dallas. A lot of money over there. Those are big, pretty houses.
Yeah, Greenville. Yeah.
Lower Greenville is really East Dallas. Let's just call it what
that part. Yeah.
It's really East Dallas. Lower Greenville is East Dallas. But you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to be associated with East Dallas because it got a name. Kind of bad. They're gonna say Lower Greenville. But
she about a crib. She about a crib over there. You know what I'm saying? Like in the heart of it.
Yeah, but
she went over there one night. You know what I'm saying? Before she moved in, because she was doing like make ready on it, and all the lights, all the doors, everything was open. He called me. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "I wish you was here." I said, "Shit, if I was, I ain't doing shit. I'm telling you, call the laws."
On God.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you pay for. I'm not about to run up in there and be Captain Save a Hoe for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like so she finally, after like an hour or so of me talking to her, she called the laws, they came out, you know what I'm saying? You know how DPD do, like for that type of shit, they gonna take their sweet ass time.
Yep,
it was probably about 2 hours. They came out, you know what I'm saying? They swept whatever, everything was good. Nothing was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I think she had some contractors over there and they just left that shit open, whatever. But still, it's like, all right, you want to be like that. Now I'm a gun freak and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Right. But once the shit pop off, who the first one you call? You call me before you call 911.
That speaks volumes.
Yeah.
That speaks volumes. Like
now, all I'm doing is dicking it down. You know, so I ain't even your man. You ain't call your man.
Hey man, my homeboy mama know me. You know what I'm saying? Know me. And then she made a statement and said, why you hanging with him? He crazy. I was like, it kind of hurt my feelings. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. And then I said to myself, but I wasn't crazy when I was keeping them niggas off your son ass, though. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't crazy when I was stopping these folks from shooting up your house. I wasn't crazy then. I was cool.
That part.
I was like, man, oh, he like guns. He crazy. Man, that don't make me crazy. Shit. I'm crazy if I'm out here doing dumb shit. Like walking down the street, firing at folks and taking folks hot. That's crazy.
You're right.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, just because you like this. Yeah, but people ideology, man, it's a trip. It's true. Don't man, I wouldn't even worry about it. Only thing she'll be good for is like, you know what I'm saying, gas station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The
Already.
abbreviation of gas. You know what the abbreviation of gas is?
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly how I
Get
put it.
ass and step.
Yeah.
That's what the abbreviation for gas is. Get ass and step. You
Yeah.
get and go. You go. Don't nobody live at the gas station. They don't hang. They pump their gas, get their snacks, and they dip. They might talk to somebody for 5 or 10 minutes, but don't nobody hang at the gas station unless they sell them dope. But yeah, nigga don't live at the gas station.
Yeah. I ain't talked to her in a minute, but I got a random text the other day. I ain't even answered that. Oh, what you doing? Not you, bitch. Like,
Look, I want to show you this, y'all. I want to show y'all this. Look at this. Hey, AI. This is fair use. Fair use. This video is brought to you by Ynet. Let me go back because I got to see it right because I don't need them hit my page tonight. They be killing me, boy. I ain't seen a YouTube chick in so long because I get hit with copyright. Who is this? Reuters. Brought to you through Facebook and Ynet News, man. So can't see. I didn't shout you out. Let me get over here, y'all. Let me start this right quick. Could y'all hear it? Oh, now look. Look what they do to these border patrol cars, man. Watch what they do to these border patrol cars. Now they disperse these tear gas. They just must be smart. Because it can't be tear gas. Because if there was real good tear gas, you want them to be up in that plume like that. But your eyes be hurting. Then they threw it back up. And just for a point, man, if you're ever in a situation where tear gas is being thrown, make sure you have a good bag of sugar, clothes bag, put the can, gloves on, put your can in that clothes bag and shake it up, and the sugar dissolve that tear gas. That's in case you don't talk to them. Now you see that? The tear gas not causing fire. But I hope this shit is for the cause why me. Let me get to it, y'all. They was peltering the cars, bro. Okay, they got the pickleball going. And the foot. Now you see this? And I was told this is against the law for them to do this in a protest in Mexico. Now you see this, y'all? You see this? Now this is what I'm saying. Now, y'all doing all this. Fireworks. They got a pickleball game. I think they should escalate and go from pickleball and go to straight rubber bullet. What you think, Tank? Tank, what you think, brother? What say? You say, yep. I say, screw all that. Y'all went with the pickleball guns. You started out at level fucking 10. Fuck that. Jump from level 10, go straight to 5. What them dogs at? We need to see them German Shepherds out there, bro. What them German Shepherds at? That's all I want to say. What's up, Chan? Long time no see, brother. What them birds? I need them dogs. I need the fire department. I need them to have them hoses up there. I need them police to have shields in front, and they put a hole in between the shields and put 2 shields side like this here. And he ain't gonna do that because y'all ain't gonna wear me out. You know what I'm saying? And that hoes need to come through them 2 shields and commence to knocking people off their feet. Because I feel like if you out here, you want to start fires, you want to throw rocks, that's assault. That's assault. If people get shot with pucks, they was getting shot with wooden pucks. Man, look, little guy went to school with my daughter in Irving doing the BLM rides downtown when they corralled all them and sent them to Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. That's right where they was having the ride at this time. They don't understand that, dummy. Y'all get caught on that bridge and they block that bridge off. It ain't nowhere you can go. You screwed because you in between downtown and Oak Cliff and Beckley. You in trouble. They were shooting them folks with pucks out the rocket launchers. What that good stuff is? They'll stop. Shout ass out the street. Explain what you mean by that, fat man. He should have got the governor. What you mean by that? And for real, Howard J, let them goddamn, let them German shepherds and them Belgian Malmus, or whatever you call them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them big old ass, them dogs, they bigger than the German shepherd. And I'm telling you, man, I got a neighbor that got one. That bitch can jump over the fence. He got a 12-foot fence. He can jump the fence. You up here playing. They can run up the wall. Them dogs is amazing, bro. That's all that. Where them dogs at, man? Pull them dogs out. You can stop this, man, because all this shit need to stop, bro. It's other shit that's going on. Then you wasted man hours. Now you done sent that city budget through the roof because the man hours, these people getting double overtime for being out here for this crap. When that shit could have been helping y'all city. City already fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, man, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like you want to protest, our protesters should get treated the same. I need them hoses out, like the 94 ride. I say pull them out like the rides, the watch rides. Pull them out like they did in the 60s up in New York, the Harlem rides. Pull out the hoses and the dogs. Let everybody see what it feels like. Everybody want to be black until it's time to be black. Let them see what black people feel like when they try to protest unjust things. You know what I'm saying? How Hakeem them did on their bridge in Selma when they got ran into them dogs ran up on the fire hose. Let them feel that shit. I say this fool. Why you the second person said this? Carl said this earlier today talking about the rooftop Koreans. Hey, put the rooftop Koreans out there. Shit, because, man, they destroying stuff, man. This shit is dumb. Like, to this day, I don't believe, bro. I don't believe to this day, y'all. This is me, my beliefs. I don't believe you should fuck a protest. Man, this ain't the 60s. You marching in the streets ain't gonna stop shit. You ain't gonna stop nothing. What is you in the streets for? Tomorrow, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. Man, them people don't give a fuck. Because when they get mad, guess what they gonna do? They're gonna get the busting at you with the little shit first to see if you don't, oh, you want a buck. Oh, you want to get, you want to act a fool. Then you got the agent provocateurs, you got the people that's coming in just to cause bullshit, anarchy. They gonna escalate it till they gonna start using bullets, and then you're gonna lose your life because you was out in the street just being dumb. Say, bro, all you gotta do, I put your number in there. I got your phone number. It's nothing. Like, my thing is this here, bro. Because I can pass as Korean. No, you can't. You like a Mexican. You better not carry your ass out there. You getting deported. Look, man, my thing is this here, dog. It's a way to do anything. But don't nobody pay attention. Let me get y'all attention. Black Lives Matter, George Floyd, all that bullshit. They was in the streets, burning up shit, setting shit on fire, right? When white people got offended, what they do? They went to Congress. Want that to marinate. Act like you didn't catch that. Y'all in the street. Nothing was done. January 6th, they still talking about this shit. Is they talking about the George Floyd? They talking about Trayvon Martin? They talking about Sandra Bland? They talking about any of this stuff that y'all ride about? No. They still talking about January 6th. People still going to jail. People still got court dates. They went to who make the laws. They got their attention. If you're going to get some attention, do it the right way. Go talk to the city council. Talk to the police. Tell them you want to protest between these hours and these hours. Get your permit and go do it. This ain't going to get the attention that you want. This is going to get you busting your ass. Which some of y'all should be busting your ass. Man, fuck that. People die for the simplest reasons. I'm talking about people die just by saying no. Y'all niggas throwing bricks and fireworks and shit. Man, them fireworks set you on fire, bro. It's just my thoughts. I'm not right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wrong. It's just what I think, bro. Like, it's a way to do anything, and this not the way. This ain't it, because what you're doing now, you scaring the hell out of innocent people that's traveling. People can't travel and get to and from home or get to and from where they're trying to go because y'all assholes in the middle of the fucking street mad because people getting deported. You getting deported because you came here wrong. I've been said this. If they put landmines on the border the way they got them around Guantanamo Bay, you wouldn't have this problem. You wouldn't have this problem if they had them drones that had the guns and pow, 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 pow. Because if you go break into any other country, probably besides Canada, they relax their ass. But you go try to go in Venezuela and get caught coming through Venezuela. Go to Mexico and get caught sneaking in Mexico. Get caught trying to get into Argentina. Get caught trying to go into one of them Turkish countries. Get caught. And watch what happened to you. Get caught going into Germany the wrong way. Man, them people don't play with you. We the only country that play with everybody. How are you illegal and you got rights? You committed a felony coming over here, but you got rights. I digress. I can do this until I'm blue in the face. Like, for real. Till I'm blue in the face. Like, this don't make no sense. Now, I want to talk about something else, man. Enough of the ride coverage. I just, in the chat, y'all just let me know. How many of y'all give a damn about the Diddy trial? Press a 1 if you care, a 2 if you don't. I'm gonna put mine up here for y'all too. I'm gonna start it. The Diddy trial. What else is in the news? Your boy. What's his name, man? I'm having a brain fart. This food to me. Yeah, I bet you do want to hear about what somebody's penis is going, because that's what it is. Look, dog. What's the dude name? Jackie from Basketball Wives, her husband. What's bro name that come to find out that's his daughter, the black nigga basketball player? Let's show you how much I give a damn about it. I forgot his name, dog. I forgot cuz name. Is it Chris Webber? What's cuz name, y'all? Cuz name that going over this man's house, chilling with him, with his family, hanging with the family every day at all the family functions the whole time. With his family. Turn your what's called your functions the whole time. And this nigga busting your wife down, done got your wife pregnant, coming over there to see his daughter that he called a niece. Uncle. That is a prime reason to crash the fuck out. You got my sympathy, and if I was on your jury, I would acquit. I would acquit you, cause man, you playing in somebody's face. Man, you, how that girl live? Like 20 years old, almost 30. You been busting this her daddy coming over acting like Uncle Chris. Oh, and it's her daddy the whole time. Then the mama treating her bad because all the kids, she the only black child. That bitch Jackie need to go to hell and fry some fish grease shit. That bitch, that boy.
So,
Woo!
Bug, I know from previous whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask this. Let me get real, right? If you ain't real, get the fuck out the chat. Whatnot. I get that it's popular to talk about raising babies that ain't yours or whatnot, but 3 of my 4 ain't biological. Fuck with them if you want to.
But I'm asking you this question. You knew that though, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say this.
Is that the difference?
Let me tell you what the difference is.
Because I know you on that same.
Let me say
man to man.
Let's talk man to man.
Conversation.
Let's have a conversation. My little girl mama had a 2-year-old, which was Sean. She was 6 months pregnant with DeVario. Now, Yayo is 27, 28. Yayo almost 30 because Moni's finna be 27 this year. So Sean is 30. Sean is like, I want to say 31. Sean, I knew. I treated him like he was my son. Everybody thought that was my son. I used to walk around the hood with him. DeVario was born, then nobody knew that wasn't my son. Now, these 2 kids was around 4 years before my kid. DeVario was born. It was 4 years after DeVario was born, my daughter was born. You feel me? So, DeVario was born in 94. No, DeVario was in 96, 2 years. 96. DeVario is 96, and Moni is 98. Moni is 98, so she's 2 years. She's 2 years older than him because Sean was 95, 94. Now, I went into that knowing that these ain't my kids. I made that decision when that girl told me when DeVario daddy used to his mom, my little girl mama used to work with his daddy. He was the manager. When she saw this dude at the help unit, he was at the help unit with his wife and daughter getting a checkup, and she just so happened was there that day. Bro, when she tried to tell him this your baby, that dude said he wasn't gonna do nothing. I told her straight up, like a man, hey man, I'm with you. Fuck these my exact words, man. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him. He got a daddy. Fuck him. I got this. To this day, dog, that's my boy. We don't talk like we should, but if Yayo need me, I'm coming. I'm coming. Like, that's my boy until he tell me different. The day he tell me different, the day I say fuck him and walk away. So when you know and you willing and you accept it and it was brought to you and gave you a choice in the voice, that's cool. But you sitting up here, all right, I'm gonna put it like this here. If I find out that my daughter is not my daughter, I'm flashing. I couldn't take that. Do that make sense?
Not really.
Okay, let me break it down to you to where it makes sense. My daughter been around me her whole life. She moved out my house. She was 15. Moved back with her mom at 15. But from birth to 15, she was with me. You feel me? Now, my other 2, I got a 9-year-old, got a 23-year-old son. They came later. My son, I ain't know my son was my son till he was 14. I had an idea he was my son, but it wasn't proven till he was 14. So, shit, I missed his childhood. Shit, he was already indoctrinated with his mama and all that shit. My daughter found out she was my daughter when she was 2. I had a DNA test. I didn't have a DNA test on my oldest daughter. If I get a DNA test on my oldest daughter and find out she's not my daughter, and her mama woman up to tell me, hey, I did this here and this could not be your baby, I could have respected that. Then you making me thinking that the whole time this is my daughter and all the disrespectful shit she do, I done dealt with and put up with. And if she wasn't my daughter, I would have never put up with it. Nah, yeah, I might flash. No, I probably won't. I probably want to. In my heart, I want to flash, but what is it going to prove me flashing? So I got to use logic instead of emotion. So emotionally, I want to flash, but logically, I'll be pissed off. I ain't this a bitch. I waste all this time and energy trying to instill this into this heathen, and it wasn't received. Like, yeah.
I'm with you. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't know, here's my thing. If you don't know versus you know,
yeah,
it's fucked up, yes. But to me, it's a very little difference.
No, it's a difference, bro. Listen, bro, it's a difference. Not knowing
so
the
let
norm.
me ask you.
Okay, go ahead. Let's have
at what age did you start to see yourself in your kids?
And my daughter probably like 3 years ago. And my baby girl, my 9-year-old, like 3 years ago. My son, since day one, I seen it. I kind of knew it, but every time I'd be like, hey man, meet up with me and let's get a DNA. Hey, I remember one time I told her let's go on Maury. I think that's what burnt on it. Because I said, hey, let's go on Maury so I can see if this is my baby. Now she knew if we went on Maury because I was a piece of work back then. I was gonna show out. That was gonna be a viral show. You know, this is before viral was viral. You know, there was gonna be a show. Because I asked her, let's go on Jerry Springer or Maury. One of them, I asked about one of them, but it pissed off. But shit, at that time, I ain't had no money to pay for no damn DNA test here. Them things were $500 a pop back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I paid for this shit 5 times.
With all 4 of my kids, because I got 4, somewhere between 3 and 6, I started to see myself in them, my influence in them. And once that became evident to me, self-evident, it changed the situation. It wasn't about a lot of what I hear is about like their mama, like, oh, she didn't tell me whatever. Now I'm gonna base my actions off of that. And to me, that's theoretical. That's somebody that don't have life experience. Because once I see that, once I make that bond with the child, regardless of what age they is, whatever their mama do, because in my case, I got 2 baby mamas. Both of them is fucktarded. I don't care. That's not what keeps me in a situation. My babies keep me in a situation. So that's the part I think that's missing from the, like, I hear all this or whatnot, and I'm just like, I don't think a lot of people have life experience that talk about this shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got the life experience.
Like I cuss a lot, but I used to cuss a lot more. And one of the reasons I was conscious of it and I had to pull back is because I started to hear my kids reflect that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, like the mother of my oldest 2, I told her some shit one time and I was mad. She was like, they get it from you.
Right.
And I wanted to tell her, bitch, fuck you. But then I had to stop in the middle of that and was like, you right. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether they came on my penis or not, like, what they got to do with it? Like, I still got responsibility to that. Like,
right. I can dig it.
That me being a man, like, I don't. That's.
But see, this, I get it. That makes sense. It's logical. But this is the caveat to that. When you bamboozle into this type of situation, that's straight bamboozle, bro. That's straight, man, that's straight deceit. That's, bro.
It hurts. I get it.
It ain't even about hurting, bro. It's, dude, the deception
Yeah.
The dog, bro. Like, dude, and listen.
But when you come down to it, it still hurt. No matter how you want to boil it down,
it hurt,
still hurt.
but at the end of the day,
All right,
bro.
so Bug, just tank to Bug, nigga to nigga.
You know,
Is it acceptable for a nigga to move off hurt, off feelings?
Nah, but you human.
Exactly. I
But
get
human.
real world you do, but it's not acceptable. I can't.
But
I
it's
can't
not acceptable.
co-sign that shit.
I same thing here. Emotions, no. But at the same time, if you do,
emotions make you lie sometimes.
But listen.
Yeah.
A man should move up emotion. He should move off knowledge. The no. I say this all the time. Like I practice this in real life every day. Tank. I tell people like I can't. If I practice off my feelings, bro, I'll be fucked off. Do you understand me?
I wouldn't have got to the point where I could have kids.
On God, bro, because I thank God for the man that I am today. And I thank him for all the adversities and trials and tribulations he sent me through because it makes me a better person when I really understand why I was going through it. Now, that I will understand. I don't condone it, but I will understand. Do that make sense?
I understand that you feel some kind of way.
Now, I can understand.
What I don't understand is taking action thereof.
If action is taken, I can understand. I don't condone it, but I can understand. I can empathize with you because I can't sympathize with you because I haven't done it. So, but I can empathize with you of why you did it. It makes it. And it's like he said, it's all about this. The time and the bun. Bro, I can't get that time back. This is my thing. And I had a live one night. I went off. All this lying. Stop fucking lying. Bro, give a person a choice in their voice. Because guess what?
So I'm gonna hit you with time is unreal, right? We all babies.
But look,
like time is truth. I master equally. That's it.
But look, check this out. Most dudes don't give a fuck anyway. Because if they fuck with you and they're attached and got that bun with that baby, it don't even matter. They're gonna be there regardless.
That's the point that I'm making.
But this the point that I'm making too. See, it's a double-edged sword. He don't care if you told him. It's when you don't tell him. Bro, look, I raised Bryce, Sean, Yayo. Hell, some of my nephews spent time with me. I got a little one named Quaylen, man. I call him my son. He in the pen now. You know what I'm saying? That's my little dude.
Wait. You got a nephew named Quaylen? It's in the pen?
Nah, he's like my son. I call him my son, man. He was a little young dude. When I moved to the Grove, he was just a little young dude. His mama worked.
Nah, because I got a nephew named Quaylen. I just found out I was in the pen. Like, yeah.
What's his last name?
Tank.
I thought you were gonna say Swain. I would say, man, yeah. Quaylen got life. Quaylen was a little young brother because his mama worked and I worked nights. She worked days, so she'll get home by 9 something. You feel me? 9, 10 o'clock. So I used to work nights and I used to get the little dude and just let him chill at my house until I knew his mama going ready to go home. I'd shoot him to the house. So she'll think he was at the house, but he was always with somebody. But I call him my son, but he got jammed up. This the crazy. I was going out of town and I asked his mama. God bless her, she did now. Rosin did. I said,
yeah, I know it's not the same one because mom bang red and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, he brown skin. Quaylen said, I said, Rosin, could Quaylen go with me? I'm gonna go to Louisiana. Nah, I don't want my baby to go. Because like I said, people they had an idea what I was doing, but they didn't know for sure. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I was getting money, but I never got money in front of them. And so she was like, no, he can't go. I was like, no, let him go, please. She was like, no. And that was the day I left and left him home. Because normally I take him anyway. But I said, nah, I ain't going to take him. I'm going to leave him. I left him. I shot to Louisiana. I come back. We stayed on Honeycutter Highland. When I got back on the corner, Samuel and Honeycutter used to be a store. They said he killed the Chinese lady. They went there and robbed the Chinese lady and killed that lady, bro. And I was like, ain't this a bitch? And so by the time I heard about it and I got in touch with him and I talked to him, I'm like, man, what happened? He was like, man, I smoked some wet. He thought he was smoking a blunt. He smoked some wet.
Man,
And when it did this shit, and I was just like, man, the day that you didn't come with me, the day that dude was 16. That
bro,
dude turned
I got out the
17.
game when Wet started to hit that. I'm so
Yeah.
glad, because niggas on Wet you can't deal with.
Well, I can take that back. I got a partner, man.
Every
Shout
nigga
out,
I know be on Wet, you gotta lay down.
shout out to Pee Wee. If you from North Dallas, you know who Pee Wee is. You know what I'm saying? Pee Wee, the only man that I know that function. When Pee Wee went on whack, you couldn't deal with him. But when that dude, he was on, if he smoked some dip, that nigga was cool. That was the coolest nigga on earth I ever knew that smoked dip, that didn't flash out, didn't do nothing. He was just chill. He was like my other homeboy, Sippy. Sippy was one of them dudes, he had to be high. He had to smoke him some weed. When he not high, he couldn't function. So, you know what I'm saying? But Pee Wee was cool. But for everybody else with Wet, man, I remember when I first moved to Keystone Pope, man.
Yeah, Wet was turning niggas into zombies.
Man, bro, I know a little dude shot his sister, baby mama. This dude from at the time from the Cliff, he was a young nigga. He had a name, he had motion. Shot the baby mama. That nigga shot his baby mama on that wet. He shot. I think the girl was either his cousin or his sister. Fat lad know who I'm talking about. We'll stand the green tree, and the boy shot his full of that wet, man. I want to say his name was Lil Freddy too. His name was Lil Freddy. He shot his sister. It was a sister, his cousin, but she was pregnant. He shot her on that whack, just tripping. But I know a lot of people threw their life away on that whack, man. Yeah, that buck naked. That's it, bro. That gator piss, that butt naked. Them Highland Hill boys used to love that shit. That butt, man, Oak Cliff, that shit was bad, bro. Like everybody was on that dip, smoking that fried, bro. Like, dude, that wet changed my little dude life. But the point that I'm making, I'm saying this to say this, bro. I made a choice to be a father figure to a lot of people because I knew my relationship with my dad was. My relationship with my dad was shit.
I thought nigga was an AI, and I met him this past weekend.
Where you met him at?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all went down there to the gun meet? The regular meetup?
Yeah.
Man, why? I ain't even see no promotions for that shit or nothing this year.
It was low key, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was low key. That's what I thought. I was like, it's low key. I seen the videos of Jason, you and them, y'all was at the hotel cutting up out there with the big stick and shit.
I made sure I wasn't in none of them videos. I was cutting up too.
Yeah, I know it, dog. Hey, that gorilla piss, the super strong.
I actually was about to send you a fucking text with some pictures and shit. Cause I think we talked about this a long time ago. Y'all niggas told me I was lying. Taurus has ARs.
What? Do what?
Hold that. I'm gonna send you the pictures. And you're gonna be like,
yeah.
I ain't never lied. I never lied in my life.
I got my iPad right here, so it's gonna go to my iPad too. So I'll sure want to see that. I want to see that big in 4K because I knew High Point started making right. A lot of people make.
Yeah, they just started. No, Taurus had these for a minute.
They must have had a contract or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Hey, look, Tub said you was in a bunch of them videos. Bro, it was low key.
I was trying to stay out of them, Tub. I was trying to stay out of them, though.
Bro, y'all had fun, though, man. That's all that matters. Did y'all have a good damn time?
Man, it's hot as fuck in Atlanta, though.
Oh, so you knew about him, Howard J? You say, why I didn't know it, man? I feel slow.
Howard J, I was the light-skinned representative. I was the LSB representative.
Oh, man, y'all light-skinned brothers, huh? Man, nigga. Chocolate, team chocolate, nigga, milk chocolate.
I figured nobody would believe me, so I got a close up of the stamping. Yeah.
There you go, right there.
Yeah, I ain't ever lied in my life.
You are fucking serious.
I am.
Oh my god! Hold up, bro. I'm gonna show y'all this. This dude is serious. Tara's got a damn AR.
Hey, and I was trying to get one of them. Them bitches is solid. I put them on the same level as Daniel Defense.
Shit, who sell them? Man, hold up.
They won't. They made them strictly for SOCOM, and they overmade them.
I'd say, look, I was just gonna say they had to be an overrun. They had to be for teams. I knew.
I was like, yo, what can I do? I will 2K, whatever, because I know that bitch will go up. Like, what? They was like, no. And I was dealing with the marketing director. Yeah.
Bro, I figured that. I knew it had to be for teams like them Cobalt Kinetics before people knew what Cobalt Kinetics was. Man, we got one of them rifles 10 years ago.
He said they got 200 left. I was like, let me get one of them. Y'all have 199 left. What? I would drop that shit that day.
Bro, look, it won't even give you no information on them.
Nothing.
Damn, no information. Bro, it won't tell you nothing. Dude, hold up. Let me hit my little database. We got some. They talk about the T4. Let me see this.
And that one right there, I take a picture of is 12.5. And I
11.5. Look.
Can I take a picture of this shit? Because nobody's gonna fucking believe me.
Nah, I didn't, because I thought you was camping until you just bro, you just hold on, bro. Let me show y'all. They got
when I held that shit, it felt the same quality as Daniel Defense.
Because it's a team's gun, bro. Team's guns, like, man, they're not gonna give teams nothing. They'll get an arm and some crap. They ain't finna give teams nothing. Man, them people got the best of the best. Look at it, bro. The T4 assault rifle by Taurus.
But it didn't even have the handle. Yeah, it was
they come out. They come off.
I don't know if you could show them pictures that I sent you, but yeah.
Nah, it's on my tablet. I don't put that on my on my work computer. I try not to put too much on.
He rattle canned that shit. Like that was his personal shit. Yeah.
You know what? I know how to do this. Damn, I keep thinking about my I keep thinking I'm on my.
That's what happened when people pull out shots. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
I was so fucked up. I didn't even go to sleep the last night, and I went to the Atlanta airport, fucked up, checking my shit. Yeah. Let me say this: fuck the Atlanta airport, though.
Oh yeah.
You said much better.
OWR armament.
Yo, yeah. So I was
Big Dre got his own rifle
event, right? So I RSO for Big Dre and for Black Rambo.
They got their own rifles now?
OWR does, but Black Rambo was with whatever that trigger was. Yeah.
G-Flex.
Yeah, G-Flex. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what the
Reg,
yeah, the prayer cup. Wait a minute, blasphemy. Wait a minute. Hold on, bro. Come on. Tony, get on that link, man. Quit playing in the chat. Get on that link, dog. Let's talk this stuff. Come on, you playing. There you go. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Come right on in.
What up there, young man?
Man, what's going on, young man? I seen y'all videos, y'all cutting up. I'm looking through my timeline. I see Shannon. Y'all was cutting up on Facebook more than y'all was on the ground. And I go through Facebook. I say, oh, what the fuck? I said, oh.
I'm not on Facebook.
Oh, this the regular
on the gram, yeah.
I said, this the regular meetup. I said, damn, he kept this quiet this year.
Hey, man. Big Drake line up, bro.
Big Drake got lined up, man.
Bro, you got to shoot them motherfucker. He got a goddamn 300 blackout. That bitch so soft of a shooter in full auto.
No lie.
Tank, am I lying?
I don't know, because I didn't get to shoot that shit because I was RSOing.
But
Torres had a single shot 300 blackout suppressed. That bitch
from why we
felt
was
like a 22.
It do. It shoot good, but it jammed on him while we was out there.
I didn't even see you out there.
Yeah.
I see you at the hotel.
Man, now Tony was out there. I seen the videos of the range. That boy was out there.
I was working, so I could have missed him.
Yeah, man. And then I hit all the pistol sides not too long after they started up, and I stood on the rifle side because that line for Drake was long as fuck.
Long. That was the longest line.
That line for Drake, and then Black Rambo had that they had a thumper down now.
What the hell? It was loud?
Hell yeah.
You mean that? Wait a minute. Let's clarify. You said a thumper. They had a China Lake grenade launcher?
No, not that.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. I need to.
They had a Glock with a switch, yeah.
They had that, And that
17
AR,
with a switch. Yeah.
they had like a 8.5 AR out there, but
Oh,
that
loud.
full of auto, super loud, bro, stupid loud. But Dre had the suppressor on his 300 blackout, and
Bro,
we shooting that bitch. Oh shit! I think I dropped out.
nah, you good. You
Okay,
good.
yeah, we shooting that bitch full auto. I'm talking about damn near zero recoil on that bitch.
Yeah.
Man, you got to check him out. I told him, I said, he take layaway now. I said, yeah, you about to see him. I'm gonna have mine before the end of summer, bro.
You think it's better than the Zev that what's Common used to have? The Zev AR they had out?
See, I never shot that one. I didn't get a chance to shoot that one. No, I did. I shot coys. So yeah, I think I gotta say it. Big Dre was better.
He killed him. Okay. Merc got him up out of there.
No, there's no disrespect to the Sev too, because that one was too.
Yeah.
But this one, and plus I shot that in 5.56, so totally different caliber.
Man, listen, I hated 300 blackout. Man, I got to give it to the dude. I got to give him his props, man. Saint the realist used to always tell me, bud, that 300 blackout was a bump. I was like, no, Saint, that's some bullshit. Bro, Lord, when I seen what the damage that a 300 blackout do to a human's torso.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You don't need no screw a 10 millimeter. Hey, they ain't gonna fake now. 10 millimeter is cool, but in a PCC, if you got 300 blackout, you don't need no PCC.
No,
my logic is 12.5 and above, 5.56.
Yeah.
Below that, 300 black.
300 blackout.
100
blackout.
Because it's the damage of a 7.62, but the ballistics of a 5.56. That's the best comparison. It's like a mid-range, a sweet spot between both of them guns.
Yeah, that boy said that A6 crazy guy. He got an A6 blackout.
Man, that shit crazy too.
Man, see,
I'm not a fan of A6.
I'm not a fan of no. They got too many 7 millimeters already. I'm not no fan of no 6 millimeter. Them 6 millimeters, I'm cool on them, bro. Honest, I'm gonna be real with you. Some of that shit got.
What up, Jason?
A lot of that stuff might be good for it. You know what I'm saying? Good for what it is. But I'm finna tell you what my calibers are. 9 millimeter, 45, 40, 5.56, 308.
40 over 10 mil?
You want me to tell you why?
Why?
Because if shit hit the fan right now, I bet you I can go right over here to Fair Oaks and pop somebody and take some 40 ammo faster than I can scrounge up on some 10 millimeter.
I get you.
You see that? See,
I shot my first 10 mil ever this past weekend at the event.
So how you like it?
I shot a TTI. You know,
hey, they ain't that bad, man.
It wasn't bad, but it was And I wasn't as accurate with it.
I'm gonna tell you, if you're gonna get a 10 millimeter, it's 2 10 millimeters I recommend. And y'all somebody finna get mad when I say this. 10 millimeter. Glock 29 to 30. I mean 29 or 20. 10 millimeter. Because some with that polymer make that gun smooth. Then my next 10 millimeter gonna blow you.
TH10.
One more time. I'm gonna give you one more.
Do FN got a 10 millimeter?
FN got 10 millimeter. Yeah, they got a 10.
But it's not it.
They got a 510.
Okay.
Hell no. I don't. Only thing FN I like is the FN. And I want I don't want the FNX that they got out now. I want the old one, the joint services, the one that they submitted for joint services back in '98.
Why you don't like the one they got out now?
Because it's too complicated. They fire control system too complicated. It's over engineered for no reason. I got a partner. He's a FN armor, HK armor, Glock armor, and he worked for the constables. And he told me stay away from that. I listened to him. I believe him. But I'm gonna tell you the next 10 millimeter that I like, and it's really hard to in between them two to pick the best. XD Springfield.
I hate that.
XD10. Boy, please. That XD10, a motherfucker. That full size 5-inch XD10.
No, I don't like it.
Boy.
Don't like. Give me the Glock.
And the XDM.
Fuck, Spring.
Bro.
Wait, do it have a frame safety?
You can put a frame safety on there, but I don't need no safety. You are your safety, man. If you need a safety on the gun, you don't need the tote now.
I'm not a fan of. That's the only complaint I got about a lot of the 2011s is I don't like that fucking grip safety, man.
That's why I'm I want to shoot the HD, the Staccato HD.
But see, can I tell y'all
at that point, and I just going with a SIG, like
because you could have went with a SIG P220. That don't got no.
Yeah,
you can get that.
I might as well just go with a
45.
C75, CZ75 clone.
Bro, listen, a XD, the old XD and the XDM, especially the XDM got a little smoother. Bro, them 10 millimeters are tanks. They like clocks. You can dog them. You don't got to clean them. You can dog them. They not pretty. They.
So here's my takeaway from one mag. I only shot one mag through it. I have to sure up my grip way more than a 9mm. Not saying that my grip is ass, but like between every shot, you know what I'm saying?
No,
okay.
And I'm not as accurate.
Once you get used to it, it'll be a little different for you. It's like shooting 45.
You're right. But I could just grab any 9mm and be almost as accurate as my shit.
Well, I wouldn't take a 10mm over a 9mm anyway, but if I'm comparing it to a 45 or a 40 Smith & Wesson.
Okay, but look.
That's a more fair comparison right there. I would go with 10mm for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 45, that's tried and true. We know that. But I'd take a 10mm over 40.
And he said suppressed is smooth. The best suppressed 45s to me are better than the 1911. The trigger of the 1911 gonna get it, but function wise and quietness and smoothness. The best goes to the Mark 23, that big old Desert Eagle. Mark 23 45 is the smoothest 45 suppressed I ever shot in my life. The second become the FNX. And then the third smoothest 45 is the Glock.
Gotcha.
Well, you don't like the Smith & Wesson?
Smith & Wesson, all right, but you got to think about it, y'all. Smith & Wesson's nice. I seen when Jason said that it's 10mm Smith & Wesson. But let me tell y'all a secret.
45.
Do y'all understand where Smith & Wesson bones come from? The skeleton of a Smith & Wesson is a Glock. The Sigma came from Glock. M&P came from Glock. The Sigma transferred into M&P because they got stewed.
They made moves outside of that whole Sigma thing. Like that was 20 years ago.
Right.
Can I make a point? The point is it derived from them copying Glock. And what they did, they had to change stuff. So the stuff that they changed in order to not be bound up under that lawsuit, that umbrella, they made some good changes. And I'm not gonna lie, because the M&P 9, I love it. And M&P 40, the best 40 cal to me ever on earth is a Smith & Wesson 40 M&P, and then come H&K. Them my favorite 240 cals.
So I'm gonna get with you, because I've heard you in the past say or speak the truth about the PSA dagger. Is that right or wrong?
Right.
Okay. So PSA dagger, SD9VE, which is the whatever comes from that Sigma line or whatnot, or the Ruger XFM or XM, whatnot, which is the hotness right now, right? Which one is you fucking with if you coming from zero? Not based on, because I know you got a PSA dagger. Not based on that. Like if you just starting out from zero, whatever.
Smith & Wesson, SV.
That's the yeah.
I'm getting that all day long. You know why? I'm finna tell you why. PSA Dagger is a Glock clone.
They all Glock clones.
But think about what I'm saying. That Smith & Wesson, it's a better Glock clone. It's tried and true. And I'm going to tell you why. Before everybody started jumping on the Glock wagon, what everybody had in the hood? A black and silver Smith & Wesson SD?
Beretta 9?
No, that's people with some money. That's people with some money. I'm talking about low budget. I need to go to the pawn shop. If I didn't have a high point, I stepped up from a high point was a Smith & Wesson black and silver. That bitch was in every ghetto. That bitch was in every car. When I was in Louisiana,
that was 40 years ago.
But
yeah,
but you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I hear what you say.
That's from 2005. I'm going back to 2000. Now watch this.
Okay.
Still, people still got them guns. Them guns was tried and true because this is how and I said this on many occasions. What I say about a firearm, if a firearm can handle the streets, it's worth having. Because people in the streets don't clean, they don't oil, they don't maintenance.
Now that's true.
They bust.
That's true.
That's why you just split the Wesson 500 though.
That's why I said, and then check it out, dog. Check it out. Hold on, man. These people like calling me 1 minute. I'm live. I'm gonna call you back when I get
with the 500. I don't think I have to case my brass.
And check it out.
With the 500?
That's a revolver, right?
Yeah, but look. I'm just saying. I'm saying street gun. 2 guns has been 3.
Wait.
Guns.
The street gun in the 80s was the 38 special.
I ain't talking about the 80s. I'm talking about 2000s. I ain't even going to 90s. I'm 2000s to now. Street guns. I'm tell you what the three street guns was. High Point, number 1. That was everybody's first gun.
Yeah.
Then come the Smith & Wesson. Then come the TARs. Right now, the 2 hottest guns right now that you can get that actually work, that you can actually make a better trigger out of, all you got to do is pull the trigger all goddamn day for about 2 weeks, and that bitch is smooth up on its own without you going in there with a drummer. Now you might need to go in there with some polish. That's a Taurus.
I've seen the high points at the range. I've seen them at you know what I'm saying, at the gun store. I don't think I've ever seen them one in real life, like in the streets.
Well, shit. Boy, you smoking crack, nigga.
Man,
is it just me?
They everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm willing to be like, maybe it's just me, but I've never seen one of them.
When you a gun person, the streets is not gun people. They don't know what quality is. A High Point is cheap and it's available. You can get a High Point. But
them bitches is big as fuck. You ain't
and they accurate.
You ain't putting it in your.
Bro,
I'm talking about niggas that don't got no holster, just put that shit in their waistline. I've never seen that.
I told it one. Bro, listen, bro. I live by a High Point 45. Saved my life, boy. Look, a High Point 45, a High Point 9, C9,
hold on,
the High Point 40.
Hold on, bud. Let's see Chan in here. Yeah.
I see him, but he got to wait.
Shit.
I know, I let him in. Now look, a High Point, a High Point is accurate. It's more accurate. It's easier to point and shoot than a Glock because it's a fixed barrel.
Cause it probably ain't got. I ain't never shot one. It probably ain't got no fucking recoil because that bitch is as big as a house.
Bro, listen to me. Shoot one. Just
don't let him
shoot one.
Recoil. They ain't in fact everybody make them out to be though.
They ain't hell now. They're a better gun. If I needed, listen, no BS. If I needed a draw gun, stay loaded for 10 years and don't touch that mug, it'd be a High Point.
Yeah.
I would stay away from the Sky because you don't know when the trigger gonna start working on that bitch.
Fuck away from that motherfucker, my life and everybody else's life.
You give a Sky to your daughter's boyfriend.
Yeah. Ain't they about to go out of business?
They should. Them ring of fire ass guns. They the modern day of Ravens. Man, them damn guns, it'll shoot for itself, and then like, bro, the trigger go dead. You get a dead. How the fuck you get a dead trigger?
That's like them. What them motherfuckers was back in the day. The llamas.
The llamas.
That's what that bitch was. Yeah.
Boy, you just said it plastic, but they plastic because the llama was heavy, and I ain't gonna hate it. I had a llama Minimax 45. It kept getting stolen from me.
That trigger remind me of a llama. That's what the fuck it do down that Sky.
That Sky was trash. Like, bro, that bitch is trash. I wouldn't tell nobody Mom, I give somebody a high point before I tell them to get a lineman. It shoot 13, 12 times. I don't give a fuck. You might get 5 out that mug, and the rest of them you stuck.
High point just heavy than a motherfucker. That is
that's it. But they hit. They low maintenance. They hit. All you need is a drop of oil.
Bro, they hit in 2 different ways. You ran out. It's a melee weapon.
On God, you can bust some heads with it.
That's a pistol whipping gun right there.
Bro, I'm telling you, you can hit somebody inside their head.
Multi-tool, shit.
Multi-tool.
Shit hit the fan. It's a hammer.
Yeah.
So like people be, ooh, Tars done save more lives. Look,
I still carry Tars.
Tars done bust more people ass than Kellogg's got cornflakes.
I like my G3. I like my G4.
Hey, and that GX, man, say that GX nasty.
That's what I gave my old lady with the GX, and I like that motherfucker.
And look, and you know what my go-to to give my chick gun was a Ruger LCP.
Yeah, that's
9 or 380. You know what I'm saying? Or the Ruger Max. But now I feel like I give a GS4. Quick, huh? Here you go. You got 12 shots. Let it happen.
I ain't give my old lady I ain't giving nobody a 380. 380 ammo too high, too hard to come by.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why I give it 380. On days like it is now, it's raining out there, but it's still 80 degrees out there. On them hot days when you can't tote that VP9 or you can't tote that Glock or one of them big old pistols that you got, the Glock, she don't like the 43 because it suck. Her hands too big for it. Bro, when you give them a 380, bro, they got the 380, boy, they put the 380 in their titty. You think you done took something. She turned her head and pull out the she hit you one of them seldom, them hollow points and this Liberty Defense in them joints too. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Options out 9 mil come in smaller packages now.
But man, ain't nothing like a mouse 380 or 25 or 32.
Oh man, come on,
man. Come on. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing lighter, bro. That C Camp 32 auto, man. I know so many police tote them up under their vest right now. Boy, back up. Boy, hit you dead in your face. Hit you in your man. Double them guns for 25s, 22s, 380s is for face and necks.
Yeah.
You hit you dead in your goddamn face.
You hit anywhere else with them motherfuckers, goddamn it. They gonna get
Pecker. That Bodyguard 2 is making waves right now.
Peckers. Boy, you hear somebody in a pecker with it. Everybody keep forgetting the 380 is a 9mm. It's 9x17. Yeah. A Makarov is a 9x18. A Parabellum
we only
is 9x19.
call it 380. In Europe, they call it 9mm.
9 short. They call it 9 short, man. Come on. Right?
9.
It's still a 9mm. Y'all playing. Boy, you put a HXT or critical defense. See, because people don't understand, critical defense is made for short barrels. Critical duty is made for full-size guns. Mm-hmm. You know, your Glock 22s, your Glock 17. But critical defense is made for that 26. That 26 and them little mouse gun. Boy, you put a critical defense inside one of them little bitty 380s, boy, and hit somebody, they talk over that thing, boy, watch their heads pop. Pop that, man, you'll pop that zip, boy. Mm-hmm. On God, man, I seen people get hit with that Trey 80 and scream. Fire.
Rounds is harder to come by, more expensive. That's
they are. They can't fake on you. They are, but when it comes to a mouse gun, man, that thing is small. You can
fence in 380. You can get two boxes of 9mm for that damn price.
Yeah, but shit, FK Bruno high, but ain't nothing gonna hit like it.
Nah, ain't nothing hitting like that FK Bruno.
Man, ain't nothing. Your vets can't save you from that FK Bruno.
I shot that fucker one time.
I might differ from most folk, but like my carry MO is 147 9mm. Right?
Heavy.
Like yeah, I'd rather have that in the expansion. But I know a lot of people that go 115 or 124 plus P.
Or 97 or 97 plus P plus 97.
Yeah, I'm not in that camp. Like I'd rather stick with a 147.
Why?
Because it's heavy. It's gonna knock you on your ass, man. A 147 hollow point, 107 hollow point is hitting you like a 40 cal.
Okay.
It's hit and don't have a plus P plus. Just hope your gun can take the ammo. If it's plus B plus, man, you're doing a red ball. Get or what is it?
I feel like in self-defense range, like the difference in feet per second is gonna be minimal.
Mm-hmm.
But that WAP is gonna be on my side at 147 versus 115 plus double P, triple P, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna be a millionth of a second difference that your shit's gonna hit, but mine's gonna do a lot more damage.
Well, I can see that. I definitely can see that. Only thing about it,
And even though our practice on placement, like I don't have to be as accurate on placement if I open up your chest.
Say, dude.
Versus that shit going out you.
But hold up.
Thing about hollow and carrying hollow, and I learned this, is that I can go to range all day with range ammo, ball ammo, and my guns shoot a certain way. It's a difference in how they're shooting. I have to be, just for me, with my carry guns, I have to actually train with them. I have to go out there at least, if I don't go at least three every 3 months on my carry ammo, I notice a big difference in my shot placement when I'm using hollow at the range.
Can I tell you something, brother?
What's that?
You're supposed to every other month switch out your ammo, and instead of just switching out your ammo, you know what your gun gonna do with that good velocity ammo,
right?
And what it's gonna do with that training, because what it do with that 115 is not what it's gonna do with that 147. It's not. Or that 124. It's not gonna do the same. It's gonna be different. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know the difference, you done killed somebody.
Yeah.
That's why
my range, I tried 124, but then my carry is 147. I feel like the difference between them two is minimal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the 147 gonna suppress better than all of them.
Yeah, I don't suppress pistols.
Shit.
I've shot a couple of them suppressed. I don't on the pistol side, just for me, I see why people do it, but it's not practical just for my everyday. I ain't out here trying to defense. I ain't Agent 47, so I ain't trying to, snipe nobody with no pistol. If I'm gonna use a can, it's gonna be on a PCC or a rifle.
And you know what's so crazy? I heard a 300 blackout, so quiet, and it was a 9-inch. It was a 9.5. This gun was so quiet, y'all. You know what it sounded like?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear no. It sounded like he was
shot
just
racking. Black pistol that I shot this past weekend felt like a 22.
It sounded like he was racking a pistol. I was like, man, what the hell? I said, what the hell? You bet they're playing with a machine? He said, "Nah, I just let off a couple of rounds. My wife made me mad."
Tank, what like, that company though?
What'd you say, Tug?
What was the name of that company? The Can Company.
Canco?
Canco.
Yeah.
Was they quiet?
Yeah, they was quiet.
Yeah.
Was they 3D printed or just titanium shit?
That I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't get into the nuts and bolts of it, but I will say this: they're affordable. So you looking for like an entry level can? They was running for they 7.62s was 550.
That ain't bad.
And the 5.56 was running 600. Before a can, that ain't bad.
In fact, Hot Tub, did you shoot? What did you shoot of Dre's?
I shot the flail and 300 blackout in the 5.5 and the 5.56.
I think the 300 they gave him a can for.
They did.
Yeah. So if you shot that, you were shooting that can.
I shot that in full auto, dog, and that shit was quiet than a motherfucker.
Yeah,
because full auto gonna let you know,
right? And you could damn near run on with the 300 blackout on his rifle with that can. You could damn near run it without ear pros.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this boy, you can run. You didn't need no ear pro because, like I said, we were standing out and I heard the noise. And he was just
the next booth over was Black Rambo and Reg and them on the G Flex, and they had a 5.56.
Oh, you go definitely
5.56 or 7.62 full auto.
They had the cans on them.
I was turned with my back to him because I was doing something, and somebody shot that shit. And I'm glad nobody got the video because I fucking jumped like fucking crisscross. Like that shit went through my fucking body. Like I was standing like 2 feet from the shooter. Like, yeah.
Was Bump out there? Was Mr. Bump out there with y'all too?
That's who was running Black Rambo with the full auto that he talking about when Mr. Bump fired.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
that shit was not pleasant at all.
But that's on the
I usually don't jump because I've been around enough guns to like, but that shit that did something to like that was in my soul. I felt that shit in my soul. That was not fucking pleasant.
I got a question for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I remember back in the day, I used to love loud guns. I can't stand loud guns now.
I still got a couple of them. I still like.
I'm saying, you know, I'm just saying I don't want to hear that shit no more. Like, listen, bro. I realize that I'm getting old and I'm getting cantankerous because I heard these kids busting fireworks during New Year's and I was pissed off.
That's why I'm not a Draco fan.
Draco sound like bombs
Draco
going
minis,
off.
all that shit. That don't do, fuck all them.
I don't know. I want that new one, that tactical one. That bitch. I like that little motherfucker.
Only AK platform I seen was like modernized and it looked more AR-ish, and I was like, well, I'll just get an AR for that shit. Like, I don't.
I tell you one that'll change your mind, and I didn't get out there to the community range that y'all shoot it, but that Galil.
Oh my soul, bro.
Shoot mine, bro. It'll change your mind.
Bro, the original Galil from the 70s, if you can get your hands on one of them, they about $3,000-$4,000. But
now they got the what now?
They got the who?
They got the reproduction of them. They ain't that no more.
Okay.
It's the new receiver, but they using the old part kits for the original ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic firearms have them all the time.
Hey, bro, that joint, that thing there. But I'm gonna tell you, if you can't get original, because I shot original. But between the Galil 2 and then the 1, I'd rather take the Galil 1.
The Galil 1 look better.
Now it shoot better to me.
No, it don't.
Maybe if 300 black didn't exist, but 300 black like 7.62 by 51, whatever.
No,
like
37.
It's still a 7.62 round.
7.62 by 37. It's like
it's
not by 39.
I'm stick with Russian that. I don't.
Russia got that.
I just don't get it.
Russian got a gun that shoot the round damn near the same as 300 blackout, but this was 300 blackout. You know how people do stuff. They just stuck a 30 cal head, that Russian bullet inside of a 5.56 case.
So for me, 7.62 still got a place because number one, 300 black, like that same scenario that you used earlier. But if I can find 7.62 all day.
Yep.
Just like I find 5.56, so it's a and that platform, most AK platforms are reliable. You don't have to oil them. You really don't have to clean them.
Where did you find the 7.62 though? Like, I can't go to Academy and find that.
Bullshit.
No. I get 7.62 at Academy.
300 black.
Your location.
Your location suck.
I ain't never had no problem at Academy.
Bullshit. Boy, look, you can go to Academy on Northwest Highway in Dallas. I was 75, Northwest Highway. And you in Skillman, you can find 7.62 Winchester. You can find Red Army. You can find whatever the fuck you looking for. They got a lot of it sitting on the shelf.
Matter of fact, when the pandemic kicked off,
that was out. That was on thing out. 7.62 and 40. 7.62 and 40 cal bullets was everywhere.
You couldn't find 9mm. You couldn't find 5.56 nowhere but
350 Legend. 7.62, 350 Legend, and 300 Blackouts was everywhere. And 40 cal, nigga, was everywhere.
But 300 Blackout was 300 Blackout was stupid expensive.
Yeah, it was $27 a box of 20.
Man, that's what made me the pandemic. What made me switch to the AK platform because I can find AK rounds everywhere.
Nah, like I saw 223 everywhere.
I did not out here in Georgia.
300 blackout, 223 in my section of the world.
Look, man, let me tell you something. This is one round that should have went down. The 300 blackout round should be.
You want it?
10 cents, at least 5 cents around now because it's been out too long.
It's coming down. I think 8.6 is gonna make it come down even further.
You know what gun that the round never came down and it's still that bitch damn that's still $35-$40 a box of 50.
What's that?
If you can find a box of 50, 357 SIG. That I don't know why nobody won't make no 357 SIG carbine. That
like
is the
what,
perfect
2
round
guns chambered in that shit? Like I don't, yeah,
bro.
It ain't
357 SIG is not nothing to play with.
That's what they say. I ain't never shot it. But
Bro, listen, I used to throw the Glock 32. Bro, I got jumped. You hear me? I had to use my gun. When that 357 SIG hit, when they say go down, they go down. Why you think the state troopers still told it? Only people told it is state troopers.
Who? What state troopers?
Texas state troopers told 357 SIG. You DPS told.
They carry 320s.
They carry 357 SIG 320. See,
No,
I can't
sir.
hate you. Call me a lie. Watch this.
Because you know to be Texas DPS LTC instructor, you better go spend 3 days with them, right?
Nigga, every police partner I got right now told 357 SIG 320. 320, or they still told they 226 to their 229s.
And they carry 365s for their off duty.
Watch this.
They don't carry 357 at all.
They do carry 357 SIG, man.
No, they don't.
He talking about the round, bro.
Is there a 320 that shoot 357 SIG?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, he
Okay,
just said
I stand corrected then.
Yeah, you was talking about the guns. He talking about the round.
Smoking on cocaine. Hey, hot tub, you put the AOG trigger in your glue.
I still ain't put that bitch in there, but the stock trigger don't shoot bad.
Okay.
That AOG, yeah.
Everybody say that make a big difference, but
man,
it do. Boy, if you put an ALG and an AK, man, please. I'm telling you now.
Go to China.
Now I got one in my AK, my Citroen arms. I got an ALG trigger on that one.
What you trying to put it in now?
You got the lightning bow?
No.
Yeah, you got to get the you need the ALG
ultimate?
lightning bow.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate.
The ultimate.
So I want to put that's the one I want to put on my Galil, but I don't shoot. I rarely bring. I used to shoot that Galil all the time. Now I rarely bring it out because I got the
put it in there. Put it in there.
I got the cherry bomb on that motherfucker, and that bitch is loud as fuck.
Excuse me, Mr.
I think
Tank.
Dre had a flail with
you need to put the whistle on your cherry bomb.
Yeah, that's why I got it. That was my intention on doing that.
Excuse me, y'all. Let me bust Mr. Tank cherry right quick, y'all.
And you need to delete the plastic.
Hey, look. 2007, I found an old thread 2017 when Texas DPS switched to the P320, nothing else. Does anybody know what ammo DPS is carrying in these 320s? Watch this. Let's go down. I've been knew they was taking the HSTs, critical duties, or the SXTs. I knew that, but I'm trying to get to the round. What do they carry?
What a motherfucker. Because I feel like that's incorrect. Like, I don't know.
You feel like that's incorrect?
Yes,
wait,
sir.
Okay, then. Okay, wait.
Off the conversations I've had.
Okay, let's go.
Because the people that do the LTC class and certify you are the people that do the training for all the troopers and the rangers, all that. Like, I spent 3 days talking to them, and 357 SIG never came up.
Watch this.
I could be wrong, but
everybody say it's a thump of a round. Like I say, I ain't never shot nothing with it. But I
really came across the scene.
So Texas Rangers carry 9mm. We know that because they carry special made staccato P's. That's not even a question.
We ain't talking about Texas DPS. We know Texas DPS told
Rangers are part of DPS. They just like
I know, but they special.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, DPS. You got to be a state trooper for at least 5 years to even be considered for a ranger.
Considered, yeah. More like 10, 15 years, yeah.
What is it? law enforcement use.
But the reason why this came up is because Staccato Ranch is literally across the street from them. And I was like, why don't y'all carry staccatos? And that got into a whole conversation, whatever, yada, yada, yada.
That's how we do this. We're going to go to it right here.
But the fact that we were talking about staccato don't make shit at 357. Sig, like.
I wouldn't even told the staccato.
Well, what? Hold on. Why don't they carry staccato? What they tell you?
That was my thing because literally, like, I could have walked across the street to Staccato Ranch. I was like, they literally fucking right there.
Right, and then they trying to break into the law enforcement market anyway.
Yeah.
Why what they tell you?
So that was.
They're replacing it. They're replacing it to 9mm.
Well, because they say up until take the HDs out because this was a year ago, something. So the HDs wasn't out there, but they said because the staccatos were Series 70, they weren't drop safe. That's why they wasn't fucking with them.
Oh, the HD.
Now with the HDs, like Series 80, that may have changed a little bit. But the Texas Rangers, which are like a special, that's pretty much a elite whatever, they can carry whatever. But Texas Staccato like make guns specially for them. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably don't even pay for them, like whatever. So that's what they carry. So the Rangers carry staccato, like special edition staccato P's.
Yeah.
See, okay. I'm waiting on law enforcement across the board to embrace staccatos because what's gonna happen once that happens, it's gonna be a whole aftermarket of police trade in on staccatos.
You sure right?
Yeah.
And then, so what you think?
That's why I'm gonna get one. Yeah.
Since Glock doing away with all their calibers, so what you think? You think that's just for the civilians, or because I know damn well they ain't getting rid of Glock 17, and there's too many countries, because it's too many militaries use them guns, man, and police is over the world. You got Europe, or you think they just gonna stop it for Dallas? I mean, for the United States.
No, because look at Glock. Like it's minimal pieces or whatnot. Like if you got to train somebody to be an armorer, like
that is the gun they train them on. You're right.
Yeah, like it's too easy versus anything else. Literally, like yeah.
Because once they get the basis from Glock, they can do Smith & Wesson real easy. Because that's why I told you, my boy was an armorer for he was an armorer for damn, I don't know why this did that. He was an armorer for FNN too, and he said he hated that certification. He said I said, why you don't like FNs? He was like, bro, they too finicky and they break easy. And he said, once they break, man, the whole gun is dead.
Yeah.
He said, when they break, the gun is dead. It ain't no, he said, a Glock can break a recoil rod, and as long as that rod don't pop out, that bitch is gonna shoot.
See, that's right.
Worst case, you get another rod, you pop it in there, do whatever.
You can take a Smith & Wesson rod and stick it in the Glock and make it work.
Yeah.
That modularity with Glock is what's saving them right now because they do not innovate for shit.
But they don't have to.
Yeah,
that was my argument. Like everybody try to
to
catch them. Like I don't understand.
The industry done passed them now.
Not necessarily, because they just lost their patent for the Gen 3 Glock and everybody jumped on their Talawaka.
Yeah.
We can make it better than you.
Right.
Goddamn, we done figured that out already. Goddamn, come on, move on to the next one.
But the concept of modularity is something I've argued, right? Because people talk about like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying, drop this in another frame, whatever. Like that's how they think of modularity. And I'm like, I don't think in the real world that's what that means. I think in the real world what Glock is modular.
Yeah, because you can take any screen from if it's a 22 full size.
Outside of the 43X and the 48, everything else is fucking modular as shit.
Yeah. Everything can cross. You can use it on any platform, bro.
The streets is really keeping Glock going.
Yeah, because you put a switch on it.
You got guns coming out that the Glock clones that are better. The Tomahawk.
The Ruger RC.
Oh boy, shut up, boy. Boy, speak. You told the Tomahawk?
Yes, sir.
Man, that Tomahawk is nice, boy. I had an opportunity to get one a long time ago and I didn't get it, and I beat myself because that gun, I shot that gun in Louisiana, bro. Bro, I was like, whoa.
Okay, so
it's an all metal gun.
Yes, and I got the one. I got mine. I got the older models. Now
So
they
it's
give,
the XF Pro.
with the
Right? I
look
shot
like
that
it can
bitch in the
stab you
XF Pro. Yeah,
in
but
the
now
front.
they ported. So that's like having a Glock that come ported standard.
Yo, shout out to Fusion Firearms. They done made an all metal Glock clone, Gen 3 clone for $400.
Yeah, they did. I
Like
like
what? Where I sign up for that? Like, come on now. And the shit shoot like a fucking Glock. Like, come on.
that's what I'm saying. The industry as a whole has caught up with Glock with their own design.
Yep.
Elevated.
Right. So what in this type of world, it's literally police in the streets that's keeping Glock going.
I still take it glizzy. You know why?
Shoot the
I
top.
know.
Shoot
I
that
know.
bull armory.
Glizzy.
Change your mind.
Hey, look, you're not. Say, come on.
Maker.
Tell if you talking to the Bugmeister. I done shot some shit.
I
Do
know.
you understand? Do you understand that if I really
Look some
could,
shit.
if I really could, shut up, boy. If I really could, it'd be. I would tell. I would tell. I would tell.
like a Mosan.
Nah, I'm gonna hit you with. I would be told that compact Scorpion 2. See, I'm that joker that told the
carry
Scorpion.
is really.
I mean, Charisma. The Shadow 2.
Okay.
I be told the Shadow 2.
What the fuck y'all talking about?
I was told that Shadow 2 because, bro, I'm the dude that I wanted to tow the Shadow, but then nobody made a damn holster inside the waistband.
So, Bullet, did you get a chance to shoot? Not Tank. Did you get to shoot Bullet's Shadow 2?
Man,
I don't think I did. No.
Please ask, did he send the Cajun Gunworks? Because if he sent the Cajun, then it's over with.
I don't know if he sent it to him or not, but I know that motherfucker there, so flat of a shoot. I said I fell in love with that motherfucker.
Boy, Joe Ball went down there to Deer Meat and took his Shadow 2 out there. And Deer Meat cousin got the fastest finger on earth. Bro, listen. Now they understood why they used to always hear me talk about them parrots and checkmates. The checkmate and the parrot is the same gun, but the parrot just look cuter.
Yeah,
bro. Once you shoot them guns, you can't go back from that.
It's hard too, bro.
I don't know. I feel like the PZ09 Nocturne with the Cajun Gun Works, which is significantly less than the Shadow 2 with the Cajun Gun Works, would get you about 95% of the way.
Listen,
aluminum frame versus polymer.
Nah, just go and get the compact.
Just get the compact and call it a day, man.
That's why I did.
Tote the compact.
Well, the 09 Nocturne compact, like it, I heard it had.
Talking about the
full size,
the P09.
Yeah.
But listen, do you understand what my bedside gun used to be? A P07. I love the P07, but the P07 is the same,
right?
Yeah, but the P07 and the P09. The P09 is the full side. The P07 is the compact, is the Glock 19 side. But
that was the first gen. Now it's all P09.
Okay.
Now go F versus C. That's the only difference.
Okay, but check it out. They still using the CZ Omega fire control system.
Right. There's.
I don't want that. Fuck that Omega. Give me the CZ75.
Cajun.
But Cajun don't be one. But it ain't never gonna be as good as a 75. It's never gonna be as good as a Shadow. Bro, let me tell you something. When you take a Shadow, a regular Shadow 2, or a Shadow or PO1,
it's gonna be like 95% of the way though.
Bro, if you take that gun to Cajun and then you take your gun to Cajun, you still shoot the difference, you're gonna be like, oh shit, the Shadow turned into a fucking parrot or a checkmate. Because all they doing is bringing it up to checkmate speed.
So I think that platform surpasses the 2011 platform.
It does.
It's too close, bro. It's depend on the 2011.
Let me tell you,
I'd say that it depends on
this what 2011 get it with. There is
if you get like the Fam 2011s, maybe, but I don't got money like that.
But wait,
Alpha Fox tried. Did you shoot that while you was out there?
I did not.
Close.
I had some issues with them, but from an RSO perspective. But yeah,
they will spill it, bro. What happened?
Part of that was language and whatnot. But yeah, I had to stay on them, so I did not get a chance to shoot their shit.
When they kept trying to cross the gun line.
Yeah, and they kept on manipulating shit. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. What did you do?
They
Regardless of language, like, I'm not gonna let you manipulate this shit right here. Like,
I
come
was
on,
just
bro.
gonna say, that's they Korean, bro. They
They
Korean.
try to play that shit like, oh, we don't know. Nah,
No, they are Korean.
Because everybody leaving here with the same holes they came with. Like, and yeah.
They about to pop somebody.
But
They got me called out by the people that own the range or whatnot. Like, you missed this, and I was like, okay, now I'm on them. And then when I was on them, I made it purposely known that I'm on here. I'm checking y'all, and then they kept on doing that shit in front of me. Like, say, bro, now it's disrespectful. It's not even a language thing. Like, stop it.
Everybody was on them fusions, and the fusions are dope. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Pedro's was better than the ones that Fusion brought. Yeah.
Oh, his ported ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he put some money into his though, didn't he?
No,
he probably got his shit for free.
Yeah, he do it.
So look, when only thing that a 2011 have on the CZ, a 2011 there will be no gun ever made trigger that will rival a 1911.
Facts.
1911 is the best trigger ever put in a handgun.
Facts.
There will be no trigger mechanism because a 1911 trigger mechanism puts you in the mind of a deer rifle, bolt action rifle. The best triggers on earth come from a bolt action rifle and a 1911. So, but to say this though, the trigger might be better on the 2011 than the CZ, but that CZ balance, if you ain't fucking with no Atlas or you up there the high dollar, the $5,000, the real world, I ain't talking about the mass produced the Model T Ford Staccato or Bull Armory. I'm talking about when you start getting into Atlas Armory and you start getting into Infinity and all that stuff there. Once you start getting into them, because if you think about a lot of these other companies are using Atlas slides. They're using Infinity slides.
Yeah, I shot an Infinity race gun while I was out there. That shit was the best gun I've ever shot.
Who had
Fam. You know who had it.
See, I didn't get out there. I missed that. Y'all got me too drunk.
I ain't paying.
It was the first day. Yeah, you didn't show up the first day. Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers had me out to 5 in the fucking morning drinking.
Nah, yeah.
No, y'all were getting towed up.
Yeah,
boy,
yeah.
You know what? That'd have been a time.
I went to bed at like midnight and they were still up. Yeah.
Just to be at the hotel at night, boy, that'd have been a time. That'd have been a time to be.
Man, the front, the front of the hotel, that was a turn up.
Hey man, when I left out that morning,
did you leave though? I'm thinking you just slept on the couch. Yeah.
I should have, but I had drunk so much that I drunk myself sober.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Damn. If you were drinking, you know what I mean. Like you done drunk so
yeah.
I ain't drunk no more. So I like fuck it. Yeah, I got to the house, knocked out. It was 1 o'clock before I woke up.
Bro, I was at y'all airport toe up Sunday morning.
I know y'all was, man. I had to go to work, bro.
I had to check my fucking weapons, and they was like, "Nigga, you was drunk as fuck." And I was like, "But yeah, check this shit, TSA, fuck you."
Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with me being drunk. That ain't against the law.
Yeah.
As long as you weren't belligerent, you good in Atlanta.
Yeah, he said AI hot tub Tony.
Yeah. I'm not real. I keep telling y'all I don't exist in real life, bro.
Oh God.
They said me and Joe Va not real people.
Hey, hold up.
I don't think Joe Va is because he didn't show up, but yeah.
Hey, bro, let me tell y'all something. Joe Va, good dude, bro. That's a good dude.
Is, bro.
That's a good dude, man. Him, Ray Fisher, man, them good dudes, bro.
How he doing?
Man, Ray last time I talked to Ray, he was okay, man. He was doing his little traveling thing. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to maintain, bro, because, you know, he did lose his best friend. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they hit different. You feel me? Shit hit different. And he said all the time, Joe Va, the dude that kept him from going under, just by his call. Joe Va, good dude, bro. I give you flowers, you little turd. You all right. You're all right, my brother. I fucks with you the long way. Like real talk. And I don't tell too many people.
I gotta come back though, Tony. Like I didn't have enough time to explore everything. Like I gotta come back. Yeah.
It was a good time, man. That was my first one, and I wasn't disappointed. I said, "Yeah, I ain't gonna miss no more."
Yeah, I know he be trying to jump around the country to give everybody a chance to be close to somebody. Man, he just need to find him one good spot and just, hey, from now on, this what it is.
I think that's from the way they talking, man. It might be Thomasville,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Thomasville. Yeah,
because out there they can take over the city.
yeah.
Hey, he said Ray Good. He talked to him that week, man.
I'm gonna have to make a trip up there. I'm gonna holler at Ray and Jovar, and just on the humbug to show up.
Hey, that boy, that Jovar Hill. But that boy, he'll tell you, he swear by that CZ. That's his baby. That Shadow Black. See, nobody don't know nothing about that Shadow Black and that Acre Shadow Black. You know what I'm saying? Whew,
That ain't got no it ain't got no pick rail.
It don't matter. We don't need no damn pick rail. We need damn pick rail.
Yeah.
For what? Give a damn. As long as you got one of them lights, they got to.
That's what you get the compact for. What the fuck?
Yeah, the compact got a pick rail.
The new ones got the
and the carry got a pick rail. Yeah.
The new ones do.
Pick poison. There you go.
I'm gonna put a turbo on that bitch. Yeah.
Nah, that's
overkill. Yeah, that's overkill for the compact.
That's overkill.
Hey, man, that man said
it also helped with the recoil though. Keep that shit.
No, that gun don't got no recoil as it is.
No, it don't.
That gun don't got no recoil. You're gonna throw the balance off.
7 on mine, and that's good enough right there.
They figured out how to do that with a compact. That's the crazy part, bro.
Boy, all it's asking for is an SRO. That is my favorite. That is my favorite red dot. Everybody be in that SRO. Give me an SRO with a little metal fin to protect it. And
have you shot the 507 comp though?
No, I ain't. No, man, I don't.
I think I take 507 comp over SRO.
They don't go together.
They don't go together.
Disagree on that one, bro. I got a 507 comp. Man, give me the SRO.
On God, give me the SRO.
They just.
I'll be different. I shot an actual RMR like a month or so ago.
Too small.
Overrated.
Yeah, they outdated now.
Yeah, RMR too that small. Shit.
I wouldn't even buy that shit. Yeah.
But when you talk about especially carry guns, that's what the whole industry went to them fucking RMRs, bro.
That's why I was like, I gotta shoot that shit. Then I shot that shit. I was like, overrated.
It's the durability. Yeah. You can drop it.
Yep, you can drop it.
Don't break.
But the industry
I could drop a Siley though. Like what?
Right.
Fuck yeah.
That shit.
You drop that bitch too damn much.
Y'all boys stay in the backstage.
Why are you dropping your shit over and over again though? Like, come on, man.
Let me kill the live, y'all. Y'all stay in the backstage so we can have this conversation. I just got to kill live, man. I just thank everybody for coming in. See y'all. Come check me out next week. And yeah, man. I don't got to say no Diddy because if you think I'm gay, then hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm scared.
Tell Auntie Bug good night.
You to my Auntie Bug. I can't.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even talk to her no more. Why you name dropping? I might have my other women in the chat or something, man. You tripping.
The devil is a lot.
Yeah, man. God damn, dude. You play hating light skin shit. You know what I'm saying? I was just fucking with you now. Oh boy. Look, man, there's another episode of Wicked Wins. They got Wicked at the end. You heard me? But hey, man, y'all come check us out next week, man. See y'all next week. We out of here. Goodbye.
Peace.
Yeah. Hold up, y'all. It ain't